Hello everyone, I'm Jeff. Welcome to Jeff's Jet Boat. In this video, we're going to cover some engine sound dampening and what we can do. So first, let's discuss kind of what I've already done in this boat. Number one, as you can see, I don't have any sound deadening material here on my engine hatch. The reason for that is because it started to crumble, it got old, it was hanging, it was flaking off, it was making a mess inside my engine bay, so I just went ahead and removed it. After I removed it, I really didn't notice the sound being that much louder. What I did as far as my first step was I went to my local home store, Menards, and I went ahead and got some pipe insulation and put it here on the hatch. That actually made a pretty good difference in sound. I have a video on it, link will be in the description, but it's still quite noisy. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get these sound levels down to what the newer 2015 and up Yamaha jet boats are at. And the way we're going to do that is a couple things. Number one, we're not only going to insulate the hatch, but we're also going to insulate and deaden this back wall here, going all the way down. We're also going to do these side panels as well. And if we get the camera, we're going to try to do a little up front here. I'm going to do this in stages, or it's going to be in video parts. And where we're going to start first is on this engine hatch. And we're going to use two different products. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll go in the garage here and I'll show you those products in just a second. But I want to do this in stages to see how well it works, what's overkill, what's not overkill, and just how quiet we can get this. Now, I'm going to use a sound decibel meter on my phone, but I don't know how well it's going to represent everything. You're just going to have to trust me on this. If it doesn't work, I'm going to tell you, and if it works great, I'm going to tell you. Hopefully I've earned your trust over these years with these videos, and we can go from there. So let's go ahead in the garage, and we're going to show you step one on what we're going to do on the hatch. Okay, everybody, this is what we're going to be using today. This is called Dynamat Extreme. It comes with 4 pieces here in the kit that I have linked below, and this is a 32-inch length by 18 inches wide, and this is uses a butyl rubber. This is the sound deadening. This is butyl rubber with this foil-backed base. This is a peel and stick, so you pull this cardboard, this little sheet back, and slap it up there, and it sticks on. I believe we're going to have enough to do this entire engine bay, and we're going to be using a couple simple tools. We got a bunch of scissors because I believe after cutting it they're going to get sticky and rubbery, and I'm going to have to check them when I'm done. We got a roller to roll it out for bubbles. We got a razor blade to help us cut. This is a HVAC aluminum foil tape. I might take this and just tape the edges. It was recommended by someone. We'll see if we need it or not. Of course, I got a cup of coffee right there. That'll help. And that should be it. So the reason I went with this Dynamat is because I have used it before. You know, come from the mini truck scene back in the day, and I've used it. It lasts. I had it on an engine hood, and it stayed there the whole time. So it's good stuff. Not to say anything else isn't. I know a lot of people use Killmat. It's very popular. I don't know if it's a price thing or not. I honestly didn't compare it. I just know Dynamat's been around for a long time. It's good stuff, and that's why I went with it. So no brand bias at all. Dynamat isn't paying me to do any of this. That would be awesome. Dynamat, if you're watching this, do you want to sponsor this video? That'd be fantastic, honestly, but I doubt it. So I think that covers everything. So now we're gonna head into the boat, and we're gonna go ahead and start putting this stuff up there, cutting it, slapping it down, and we'll see. Here we go. All right, there we go. Not too bad. Does it easy. Hey, Mr. Garbage Truck. So there we go. I mean, it's going on simple. It's cutting really easily. Trimming it, I mean, this is gonna be a lot easier than what I thought. So that's it. Any little extra spaces, I'll just cut in, saving all my little pieces. That right there is what one of those pieces did. Now I got 3 more left. So I do believe I'm gonna have plenty to do this hatch. Still have a little bit extra right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, and I'll show you the end results. Okay, so here's my progress so far. I got 1 full sheet left, and all I got left to do is that little side there and just a little bit over there. So there was more than enough, and then I'll take my scrap pieces and I'll just kind of fill in all the little pieces and crevices. One thing to note, if it seems like you're getting an air bubble like in these corners right here, just take a razor blade and just slice it and stick it. The biggest thing is adhesion. You want to make sure it is going to stick and we don't have the same problem we did with the original stuff and that it falls down. But this is going on, piece of cake, super smooth. I'm glad I left the hatch on. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of taking hatches and hoods and trunk lids off. I've just done it in the past and it's always come back to burn me. So they never go back on right. This is my bad luck, I guess. So anyway, I'm going to continue and we'll get going. All right, I got it done. That was actually really easy. Only needed 1 pair of scissors. It cut easy. The razor blade cut it. It stuck easily. Using the little roller, it pressed on easily. And I used every bit of it. So that kit that I have will do this. Now, are there a couple of spots? Yep, there's a spot there. There's a spot there. And there's a spot over there in the back. And there's a little crack here, a little crack there. So I would say it is 98% covered. The stuff went on fantastic. Obviously when I ordered to get the back, when we do the back side here next, you know, I think that kit should do that just as well. So then I can maybe use a little bit of extra. I think it may take 2 kits to do the side panels, but we're gonna find out. So yeah, so this is part 1. Now I got another material coming from Dynamat, and it's called the hood liner, and that's gonna really what does the trick. So we got this done. It's nice. We got a nice area, so if we want to stick any other type of foam to this, we got that area. I mean, it's just nice. Everything's nice and smooth. Even where it's like doubled up, it lays nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. So there we go. We'll go ahead and we'll call it a wrap there, and we'll move on to part 2. Jet boat, baby. Jet boat.